We have the hardest photographic job in the world. We have to produce 300 to 400 images. They've all got to be good. And you're then going to have to show those images to probably the hardest picture editors of all time, which are brides.
1200. I still get butterflies in my stomach before I knock on the bride's door.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Nice to meet you.
It's just, I just want to get on and take the pictures.
I'm about people, and it doesn't matter whether there's flowers, dresses. A wedding is just an event that I go and photograph.
A lot of wedding photography these days is very fantasy-based. There's lots of posing and things to make the wedding look something that in a lot of cases it isn't.
Here she goes, she's going to walk past now. So
we like to be able to show the wedding as being what it was.
As if by magic, put yourself in position, sometimes it just works, you know?
I don't sort of stand there waiting for somebody to laugh and take that picture because that's how everyone thinks the wedding should look. I want to show it how I see it as being true, you know, so if they're emotional, it's because that was already there. I didn't put it there, I just captured it.
The whole documentary approach really is to give them an insight into their day that they wouldn't get normally through sort of traditional photographs. The 5D Mark III was the perfect camera for me. It was everything I ever wanted in a camera. And I kind of think, how are they really going to improve this? And they did, massively. One of the things that I won't use on a wedding day is flash. So when the light goes, I need a camera that's able to see into the dark. And I was shooting at 25,600 ISO and looking at the pictures, and it was like, okay, this is easily usable. We can use this. I mean, the low light autofocus, you had guys dancing around, and what would normally happen is you would get a hit rate of probably one in 6. It was that shot's sharp, that shot's sharp, that shot's sharp, all the way through.
And the 5D Mark IV just seemed fantastic, just locked in on every time I wanted it. From a camera, all I really want is for it to do the job. I was really worried about leaving the 6D for the 5D Mark IV because the 5D Mark III felt very heavy to me and quite big, but it's not at all in weight, it's not too much heavy. It'll just mean my job's a lot easier.
That's quite incredible. The pictures straight out of camera are, to me, the most film-like images I've seen from a digital camera. The Mark II version of the 24-105, the optics are amazing. They're just like prime lenses. You just look through and it's just almost, I mean, I would say it's better than a lot of the prime lenses that I've got. This lens is fantastic. When you look through a wedding initially, there are certain pictures that kind of jump out at you immediately. I just wanted to get kind of one photograph that had my kind of stamp on it, and even though it was a posed picture, and that was the picture through this little log cabin, through the windows, and then kind of putting them in a doorway, so you've got frames within frames within frames.
Okay, relax, you're done. Beautiful.
And I guess that's kind of what I enjoy, just trying to step outside the box a little bit, look for something a little bit different.
One of the pictures that I've seen so far that I really like was the one in the bride's room with the groom, where you could just see his tattoos and you can see the little girl looking a little cheesed off, and someone in the background sort of looking at them all lovingly. So you've got all across the spectrum of feelings in one picture, and that was why I left the room. I thought, I've got the picture I want, I can go now.
At the end of the day, these are the memories that these people are going to have for the rest of their lives, and I consider it to be that important. I consider it's what we do as being able to document something in an event in a family's history that is going to be important in 20, 30, 40 years' time, not just now.